These moments are the craziest in NFL history. These are literally jaw-dropping moments. In the first one, we scored an unbelievable touchdown that turned the stadium upside down. It's Jerome Simpson flipping amazingly. Man.
Wide open man. A flip into the end zone by Jerome Simpson. Oh, goodness.
This fan got really crazy that he made himself arrested. This wild guy ran onto the field with a pink smoke bomb and was caught by security. During the pre-game show of Super Bowl IV, a Viking hot air balloon meant for a surreal experience lost control in windy conditions. The balloon crashed near the stands, causing panic, but fortunately, no injuries occurred.
With no life preserver.
During a Monday Night Football game at MetLife Stadium, the Cowboys played the Giants. Everything's normal until bam, out of nowhere, a black cat dashes across the field during the game. It's like a Halloween prank or something. The guys on the mic start talking about bad luck and remembering a goat from another game. Classic. It's like Cat had his own halftime show and the dude left the building. Funniest interruption ever.
Is Evan Ingram, and there is a black cat now on the field. Halloween this past week, and a black cat is running across MetLife Stadium.
In the Canadian Football League, Diamond Ferry caught the ball from the other team, and when he started running, he looked really good, making some smart moves and running fast. But then 6 feet 11 inches tall and weighing 340 pounds, a lineman interrupted him and shocked the world.
The Alouettes and Darian Durant, you can see him telling his team.
Broncos fans rolled up to the game in the wildest way ever, jumping out of a plane during the holidays. These guys are total beasts.
Here it is, a play-by-play, start to finish, of us skydiving into the Denver Broncos home games. Jimmy climbs out of the aircraft.
This is insane, but not more than number 7, when Marshawn Lynch makes an impressive 67-yard run for a touchdown in a game. The crowd went silent as Lynch showcased a remarkable effort, breaking numerous tackles.
Now, he's dancing his way for the touchdown!
Man, you won't believe at number 8, what happened to the Minnesota Vikings. It was absolutely nuts and cost them a ton of money. So back in December 2010, Minnesota got slammed with this massive blizzard, with 26 inches of snow dumped on them. And if that wasn't bad enough, just hours before their game against the Giants, the cameras caught the Metrodome turning into a snow globe. It was like one of the wildest disasters in sports history. So after this crazy snowpocalypse, the Vikings had to finish their season playing in different stadiums. And get this, they had to drop over $18 million just to replace the roof of their arena. Talk about a serious storm hitting them hard. It was no joke.
Workers tried to remove nearly 2 feet of snow from the roof of the Metrodome, home of the Vikings.
Number 9, check this out. It's February 3rd, 2013, and the Ravens are facing off against the 49ers in Super Bowl 47. You've got around 71,000 fans going nuts in the stadium and another 108 million people chilling at home, ready for the game of their lives. But guess what? Plot twist, out of nowhere, boom, half the lights in the Superdome decide to take a break, leaving the stadium looking like a weird mix of light and dark. The scoreboard's on strike too. It's like someone played a prank and switched off the lights, but not in a funny way. Crazy, right? But no worries. After about 34 minutes of playing hide and seek with the lights, they finally got their act together, making this very wild moment in NFL history. When Tom Brady, with a banged-up ankle, makes an epic comeback in Super Bowl against the Falcons. Down in the first quarter, Brady throws key passes, rookies shine, and they win with a touchdown. With 17 minutes left, the Falcons led 28-3. Victory looked certain, as no team had ever come back from such a deficit on this big stage. Back in 1991, during a Saints vs. Niners game in New Orleans, things took a wild turn at halftime. They had this cool fireworks show planned, but it didn't go as expected. The fireworks caused a fire in the rafters above the field, freaking out everyone in the stadium. But guess who saved the day? Frank's sweet. Frank was worried the falling embers could mess up the game, but he was like, the show must go on. So as the game continued, with the Saints in the red zone and all, Frank faced a fire. Even though he had a harness on, Frank was scared of being seen. He felt like a mouse sneaking around. Halfway there, he looked up and saw himself on the big screen. That fire was being stubborn, but Frank the hero didn't back down. What Justin Tucker did in 2021, he just kicked the longest field goal in NFL history. It was a crazy 66-yard kick, and the ball bounced off the crossbar before going in. Wow, that was legendary.
35-yard line is made by Khalif Raymond.
Here Aaron Rodgers throws a clutch Hail Mary pass in the Packers vs. Lions game, resulting in a walk-off touchdown by Richard Rodgers. A face mask penalty gives the Packers a final chance, securing a dramatic victory reminiscent of the historic Stanford vs. game in 1982.
A game ender for the Packers.
Really disappointing to talk about Antonio Brown, who is known as one of the craziest players in NFL history. Throughout his career, he has done some wild things like jumping into a goalpost and twerking after scoring a touchdown. However, things took a bad turn when he played for the Buccaneers. Brown got into a fight with his head coach and abruptly retired during a game. He was visibly upset on the sideline, took off his shoulder pads, and despite efforts from teammates, threw them into the crowd along with his shirt and glove. He gave the crowd a peace out sign, and it seemed like that was the last time we'd see him in the NFL. Whether you like him or not, Antonio Brown is truly one of a kind.
Antonio Brown, that's Antonio Brown without his uniform, we are told.
And the same goes for Odell Beckham Jr., who is the craziest of today. Odell Beckham Jr. just pulled off the craziest catch ever, despite getting fouled. He snagged it with his thumb and finger. Total touchdown magic. Tom Coughlin's like, wow, what a lift.